I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. Subscribe, turn on your notifications. Okay, the Cali Pros in the books. Some surprises before the show, and maybe you say some surprises at the show. First surprise, Sergio Oliva Jr. escaped Dubai. He made it into the States, and he was on stage in the Cali Pro. Now, in defense of Sergio, for him, which in my opinion did not look what I think he should have looked like, he just got into the country. He got in under the wire. It's a pretty long trip from Dubai, and that can wreak havoc on a body. You need time to adjust. So, whatever he brought or I felt he didn't bring to the stage, give him credit. He just got to the country and he stepped on stage right off the plane. Okay, the placings. We had Ross Flanigan first, Tonio Burton second, Sergio Oliva third, and Stu Sutherland fourth. Now, personally, I would have had a little different. I would have had Tonio first, Ross second, Stu third, and Sergio fourth. But it was close, and I'm not going to argue this decision the way the placings went either way. It was close, and there was good arguments for both sides. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about Sergio and Stu. I'm going to concentrate on Tonio Burton and Ross Flanigan. Going into the show, Tonio Burton was probably by most expected to win, the favorite after his win at the New York Pro. It was close. Now, I'm going to run some comparison photos of the two of them from the two-man pose down with them, and we'll take a look at it. Now, the argument is by many that Ross Flanigan brought him better conditioning. He brought him really good conditioning, but Tonio brought him really good conditioning also. Maybe he brought him better conditioning in his New York Pro win the week earlier, but he brought good conditioning. Sometimes they judge you by your previous show. And I saw just a week ago he had this conditioning. Now he slipped a little bit. I don't know, but you can argue both ways for that. They both brought in really good conditioning. People saying, well, Ross had better wheels, better legs than Tonio. I'm not so sure he had better legs. He had bigger legs for sure. But Tonio had good legs also. Ross's legs are a standout body part for him. He has good legs. But you could argue, although he has bigger legs, it's a standout body part, you can argue that Tonio's legs were good and his legs were more balanced with his upper body. It's tough. It can go either way. What leaned me towards Tonio was, I think in the long run, was, excuse me, I think the shape and flow of his muscle was better than Ross Flanigan. Gives it more appealing, more aesthetic look to it. It was close. I thought Tonio Burton should have been first, Ross Flanigan second, Stu Sutherland third, Sergio Oliva Jr. fourth. But the final outcome, we had Ross Flanigan first. Congratulations. He earned his ticket to the Olympia. Tonio Burton second. Sergio Oliva Jr. third. Stu Sutherland fourth. I don't know if Stu Sutherland plans on competing. I think it's next week. Is it Vancouver or the Toronto? I think it's the Vancouver Pro. I don't know what he plans on doing, or maybe just plans on shutting it down and concentrating on getting bigger, better, come back better next year. I think this is only his third pro show. He just turned pro last year, I believe. Now, Sergio, from what I hear, he's done with Dubai. He plans on staying in the States. I'm sure he's going to try to compete again. I like to think he's going to bring a much better package. And next time, you have to consider the fact that he just got off the plane, I think about 24 hours, maybe give or take a few, before the contest started. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. This is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.